Last time on Roll for Distraction, The Last Hope. The siren arrived in the small port town of Bath, North Carolina to look for Blackbeard. They told the dock worker that they're just in town for some repairs and headed over to the tavern. As they discussed their plans, a man pretending to be drunk overheard them. He claimed to be able to lead the party to Blackbeard as long as their intentions weren't antagonistic, and told them to meet him there again when their ship is repaired. Laura pulled him aside to ask about the medallion, and he revealed that one of Blackbeard's captains, a man named Captain Foster, is most likely the one connected to him. Seamus donned a disguise to follow the man around for a few days, but he didn't do anything to rouse Seamus' suspicion. A few days later, they boarded their ship and headed upriver to Blackbeard's secret town. The man who turns out to be Blackbeard's spymaster, Mr. Richards, introduces the party to Captain Blackbeard. He was unwelcoming at first, but he was intrigued enough by Captain Wolf's proposal to call for a vote. The other captains supported the idea of retaking Nassau, and when they take the vote to the crews, they supported it as well. Amid the votes, they managed to identify Captain Foster by spotting his medallion. Foster was less enthusiastic about the plan, and overall seemed to act suspiciously. The party agreed to keep an eye on him as preparations for the voyage began.
Pirates!
We're pirates!
Pirates!
What are you people doing in my house? Get out of here.
Take your headphones off, Troy.
Too bad.
No, don't. Anyway, yes, welcome back. Welcome back to the Pirate Show with Pirates. Also known as Roll for Distraction.
let me read the recap for today.
Yeah, I haven't typed it yet, so have fun.
Shitty recap. Dash. Met associate of BB in Bath NC. Dash. Learned that one of the captains under BB, parentheses, at John P, name, question mark, parentheses,
I don't remember
has
his name.
One of the murder medallions. Dash, BB was reluctant, but agreed to call for a vote. Dash, vote in favor of invasion of Nassau. Dash, preparations began. Dash, murder captain is kind of a douche, but we can't just go killing one of BB's best willy-nilly, parentheses, yet, close parenthesis.
Am I
We
wrong
don't know.
at any point?
BB stands for Blockbuster.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure I didn't forget anything.
Rip.
Other than that guy's name.
BB stands for either Blockbuster, Big Bird, or Blackbeard. We're still trying to work that out.
Blockbuster.
Leave a comment if you remember what Blockbuster is.
We're alive during Blockbuster.
I think most
if
of
you
our
don't
audience
remember
is
what
old enough to
Blockbuster
remember
is-
what Blockbuster is.
Yeah.
Don't you cite the deep magic to me, witch!
Which I was there when it was written.
None of us were there when Blockbuster was written. None of us are that old. But we were there when it fell.
Yes.
The fall. Anyway, yeah.
I remember when the strength of men failed.
We're in Blackbeard's secret pirate town behind Bath, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And
The
we're
Blockbuster.
preparing,
the Blockbuster
to
town
make
in
the
back
boats
of
go
North
do
Carolina.
war.
Go do.
But we had one thing before that. They were going to have a big party the night before preparation.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Turn
Party.
down for what?
Alright, well, we will have the party commence, but I have a specific thing that I would like to happen during that.
Okay.
Right.
Battle to the death.
I'm scared.
Blackbeard.
That's later.
Dance off?
Ah, okay.
Dance
See the
off,
universe?
bro! You and me!
Drink off.
I just heard you say pants off, and I was like, what?
No. Not that kind of party.
Pants off,
Well, I
dance
mean,
off?
there's gonna be some of that, but that's more background stuff happening. We're not really gonna go
Distracting
into
you, big
details
turd
on
blossom.
Are you
We
calling
see
me
Look.
background?
Plank is longer.
Good God.
Alora,
Oh, no.
you are. The party is going well. You have a drink, and you are wandering with Hector through a portion of the town, and there is a market stall. And in this market stall, you happen to spot some scales that you recognize.
What kind of scale are we talking? Like weight
The
or
rest,
like
the rest
dragon?
of no, like scales off of something that you recognize.
A fish?
Okay.
Like
A
skin.
variety- yeah,
I
kind
know.
of like. I'm not going to go into more detail than that because you know what that means.
Oh, God.
I just
That's
for visual sake, for
terrifying.
the mental image of what the audience should be
yeah,
picturing.
They're like
also
like
me.
fish scales.
I
They're
hate
like
that,
fish
Sean.
scales, but very specific fish scales.
I hate that.
Okay.
That's terrifying. Oh, now I'm uncomfy.
So do you ask this person whose market stall it is where they got them?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try and keep a straight face and ask where that, sorry, was not prepared for the accent.
Hello.
Hello, Poppy. 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, where did you get those?
Oh, they came from Rogers Quartermaster. Not Rogers. Foster's Quartermaster. Rogers.
Foster's. That was the bad pirate.
What? Wait, what's
From
his
Captain Foster's Quartermaster.
Foster, yes.
I'm gonna
It's
I'm gonna do
Australian
that
for
clean.
pirate.
I'm gonna do that clean.
Okay.
They came from Captain Foster's Quartermaster Rogers.
Right.
He brought them back from a trip to England he was just on.
Good to know. Thank you. How much are they?
She's got about 7 of them, 3 different colors. So she's like, I'll do 2 pieces of 8 for the lot.
I'll take them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you.
Do you need to come bring them to me so I can roll magician to talk about them?
No, I know what they are.
Okay. But I want to know.
In time, sir.
All in good time.
So what you got from that is there's the
Quiet.
scales, and you know that they were sold by Captain Foster's Quartermaster, Mr. Rogers.
Quartermaster.
From his neighborhood?
Mr. Mr.
We'll
Rogers
call-
would
we'll call him-
never.
Oh, look, I chose the name Rogers at random. We'll go Rogers. We're just gonna go Rogers.
Steve Rogers? Captain America?
QM Rogers. All right, so that's the one bit of information that I needed to get off. Everyone else, you're at a
Oh,
party.
God.
Woo!
Oh.
What
Cool
kind
party
of party?
time.
Party.
A pirate party.
I'm a little old for this shit.
All right, so everyone else, you are partying away. What do you want to do? Do you want to find some drinking contests or gambling?
Alcohol drinking contest.
Oh God.
Gerard, you
Okay.
and me.
Gerard,
Me
you know-
versus
what-
you.
Is that a
Or,
might roll
Harold.
for Gerard?
That would be probably. Let's see. Let me see what you both have, and we'll make a determination. Might make sense
Might makes
because
right.
that does determine your health.
Hey, anonymous rhino, get out of my character sheet.
What? I'm
I'll
looking
fight
at your
you.
shit. Fuck off.
You're anonymous rhino. Get out of here.
I'm in charge here.
I'm the captain
And I
now.
made the spreadsheet.
Wait, who just wrote Buongiorno? That's
Who do you
someone
think?
else now.
Oh, wait,
that
this is
was-
mine. Sorry.
It's like, hello.
All right.
Okay, you guys are gonna have a drinking contest. We'll go with might. So yeah, 2d6. 2d6.
That is 4 plus 4 is 8.
Brian.
Huh? 4 plus 4 is not 8. Oh, double 5s.
Double 5s, you said? So
Yes.
10. Plus your might
Is that
is
with
11.
your guys' modifier?
Plus my might. Yep, my might is 1, so 11.
Your might.
Okay. Gerard, did you add your might?
I did.
Okay, do you want to use a fortune point?
I will use a fortune point.
Okay, roll 1 additional die and get rid of the lowest die.
So now it is 10,
Okay,
which is still lower than what
Still
Brian got,
lower.
isn't it?
Mac outdrank you.
back.
I'm rolling another fortune point.
No.
Can't.
I don't think you
do-
can
I
anyway.
don't think you can do that.
No!
Oh,
Double
wait a
advantage.
minute. If I drank more than Gerard, I drank more than him and was able to keep it down?
You
Is
were
that-
able to hold your stuff. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are drinking. The goal is to win. We could make this a 2 out of 3 rolls.
I think
if
that's
you
fine.
both
I think
want,
it's fine. We don't need to dwell on it.
or
If the goal is to win, I get that, but what's the winning? Is the winning drinking more while holding it down?
yeah, the winning is not falling
It's a
over drunk.
Passing out.
I
Drinking
mean, it's a
contest.
drinking
Whoever
contest.
passes
Have you
out
ever
first
seen a drinking?
loses.
Yeah, have you never seen?
You know
a
what? This
drinking
is how I know
contest?
I'm not an alcoholic. I need clarification.
What are we even doing?
Okay, but like, come on, have you ever seen one in a movie? Even like,
Have you not seen Indiana Jones?
Or gone
I
to
grew up
college.
watching a lot of Disney classics.
yeah, Indiana
Okay,
Jones.
Grandpa.
Anyway, so I win. Yay.
And then Harold just falls over flat on the ground.
All right, Harold
he's
is
asleep
out
now.
for the night. Great. Okay, done.
He's sawing logs.
Harold is napping on the floor. Mac, you are victorious, but just barely.
You're gonna feel that in the morning.
Ooh.
Yes, you are, bud.
I get a great idea in my inebriated state. In my inebriated state.
Can't even say it.
But that I would like to pick up Gerard's body. And does the ship have a plank?
Oh God.
I mean, yes. But
Can you pick Harold up?
I would like
character
to
is
get
very
some
heavy.
of our sailor
He's a big man.
NPCs help me pick up his body and put him at the edge
okay,
of the.
I need you to make a savvy roll for that, because trying to convince the sailors, to make a gag out of their enforcer is not gonna end. It might not end
Yeah.
well for them. So I'm gonna need a
Can I make
savvy
a-
roll from you.
Can I make a roll to wake up as Brian's
No.
attempting to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least give Brian like a disadvantage for being drunk while trying to be convincing.
I'm
Aw.
saying that Brian has to try and pass a roll to convince them, and then also roll to help. So there's gonna be several points of failure here.
Adding savvy, right?
Uh-huh.
11 again.
Okay, you convince enough of them. You find two people who are drunk enough to help, but not drunk enough to not be able to do it.
To not help.
Can I put an end to these drunken shenanigans?
No, let
Do
it
you
happen.
want to?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
then you
come
can do
on.
so.
Don't be a
You can
pooper.
sort of correct the other two. Cut the shit.
Hasn't he been drinking? Doesn't he need
Every-
to roll?
Every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited you.
Party
Party
pooper.
pooper.
Party pooper.
Is Colin actually gonna do anything, or
I think he's just gonna.
Did Colin just?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Colin
No.
has the authority to say stop, and they'll listen.
Colin is too busy on my fucking farm doing shit.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear my wife in the background yelling at Colin to stop playing Fortnite?
A little bit. I thought she was yelling at you.
No.
No, Alex doesn't play Fortnite. He doesn't.
I'm not even
contribute
playing.
to
I'm
the
literally
Catholic
standing
culture or whatever.
still, just collecting experience.
All I heard was
Okay, fair.
her.
Apparently, he's just standing still, farming experience. So.
All I heard was her yelling, "Stop doing shit," and I was like, "Huh?"
Just like
Man, this is
just
it's,
like
it's been
Gerard is.
15 minutes and like very little has actually happened.
I know. Yes, Colin. Are you actually gonna do
I
anything?
know,
or did you
because
just say,
Colin-
I'm
I
Yeah,
said
fucking
but
that
it?
stop
Colin,
to my
Colin can
shenanigans.
just tell them to stop and they will.
Oh,
Because
Okay.
Colin,
that's kind of an authority.
fight Brian to the death.
The MPs showed up and said stop it. So you stop it or you get arrested. That's how that works.
Yeah.
You're no fun, Seamus. Aren't you drinking?
I mean, I'm always drinking.
That's
but
racist.
Yes, that's also racist.
Fine, I challenge you to a drinking contest, Seamus.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Already
Mac,
slurred
Mac,
speech.
you're gonna roll at disadvantage here.
So, Brian, you roll 3d6 and you drop the best one.
Colin, you roll 2d6. And it is a
Cool.
might roll.
I'm gonna
yes,
use a
you might.
fortune.
I'm just here to provide medical attention.
And Harold's once again on the floor in the Peter Griffin death position.
I'm also gonna spend a fortune to reroll my lowest.
I can just picture it. That just like he falls downstairs. It's like leg cocked, arm bent over the back, neck clearly broken. Just like
My total is 9. I spent a fortune to reroll my lowest one.
My total is
Okay.
also 9.
All right, you're neck and neck. You gotta
Stalemate.
keep going. Now you both, Mac. I'm gonna say that you're gonna roll at 2 disadvantages
Two
because like
disadvantages.
this
So I'm
is
gonna roll
your
4?
3.
You gotta roll
You're gonna roll
4d6
4
and drop the
subtract
best
the
2.
highest 2.
No, he should still roll 3, but he only takes 1 good die.
Who
The-
changed
the
my
one worst
fortune?
dice.
Trying
Don't
to
look at me.
steal
Oh god!
a fortune
Oh, I'm
from
sorry. I thought I was on mine. Sorry.
me. 12.
Not 12.
All right, Mac passes out. He is unconscious.
Well,
We're in the-
Seamus, you are not happy about being this drunk now. 2 party members are out fucking cold.
Yeah, I'll just have 2 of my corporals at arms just kind of drag, or ship's corporals, drag them back to the boat, tuck them into bed, Whether they get
they're gonna do it in
tucked
shifts.
into the same bed, that I don't care at that point.
Yes, your two corporals who are slightly tipsy going to be like, ooh, this will be funny, and put them into the same cots.
You should put
It is
me
pretty
on
funny.
top of.
You're not trying to kill
Brian.
him.
Yeah, but it'll be funny.
Yes, and you two are in the same cot, and that's the funny little haha gaff that they have now put on you.
And I drool on top of Brian.
That's fine. Okay, you're now out of the scene until the following morning, or something insane happens. So Seamus,
Alright, good night.
You're quite drunk. Captain, you're still kicking, and Alora, you're there.
I'm
You're
bringing.
having a time.
Yep, and I am gonna make a stop at the ship to bring back what I purchased and put it safely away in my trunk.
Okay, very good.
Hey, I'm having a respectable 1 or 2 beers, and then to keep the hands steady, and then if anyone gets hurt during the party, I'm just walking around taking care of them.
Just double checking.
keeping the people in tip-top shape.
You are very busy. Everyone, there's
I'm sure.
hundreds of people here, and some of them are very, very drunk, but not passing out, so they're hurting themselves,
Ah, Jesus.
as they're like to do. Luckily,
Sure,
there are
treating
no
many a
cars here,
boo-boo.
so there's not going to be any DUIs.
What is
But-
the biggest boo-boo he's gonna have to
Any
fix?
BUIs boating
Oh,
underneath.
the biggest boo-boo is probably broken bones and some serious head trauma.
Shit.
Maybe a gunshot wound.
Somebody's gonna die
know.
tonight.
Should I roll for any of this?
No, you're fine. You know what you're doing.
Okay.
These are all just other random people. You're just like, you're good. You're good. You're putting actual care into your own crew and Blackbeard's crew.
Mhm.
But everyone else, you're like, you just don't have the patience for this shit. All right. The night progresses. It's now just past midnight.
Night.
Night.
The party has quieted down, and there is a lot less going on. The conscious party members, Dr. Captain Wolf, Seamus O'Leary, and Alora Black, right?
Yes, Blackwood.
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 Wood.
Yeah, you have wood on there and then burn on there. Okay, Blackwood. That's why I was like, I was pretty sure it's Blackwood, but the burn was written, and I'm like,
Nope. It must have like
Okay.
auto-corrected or something.
It's the
Huh.
ancestor of our cyberpunk character.
Nah.
Yeah.
Is that what was in your head?
I mean, that's
What's
what was
in
written
your
there, which is why I said it.
head?
I was like, that doesn't seem. And Alora Blackwood are together, surveying the scene.
I pity the
everyone-
staff who have to clean this.
Can everyone make a savvy roll for me?
Yeah, sure.
The three of you that are
I
conscious
got big
make
brain.
savvy rolls.
Oh, 12.
Also 12.
4.
That's a 7.
Seamus? Okay, Seamus, you don't see it,
I
but
rolled a 1.
Alora and Wolf, you very faintly in the distance see a lantern in the woods
Oh, God.
walking away from the camp.
Was it fucking a will-o-wisp?
Yes.
No, there's it looks to be
Is
maybe
it
a
my
couple of
dude?
lanterns, like a group, maybe 4 or 5 people.
Ah,
You can't
shit.
quite
Is this
tell
the
from here,
opening
you just see them.
Outlander?
No.
I don't.
Are we gonna go open a portal?
No, you're not going to go open a portal.
Okay. But are we gonna walk up
But
on
yes,
a
you
ritual?
see a group of people trying to sneak away with dim lanterns.
How does stealth work in this game?
For them, not well.
Because what I do depends on how good I am at stealth, and I don't know how good I am at stealth.
Savvy for stealth.
Apparently, I'm great at stealth.
So, do you wish to pursue or alert someone? What's your play here?
I say we go.
I say we at least go to like the edge of the camp to see how far they look like they're going. Yeah.
Seamus, do you go with them?
Yeah. Gotta make
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. Again, at least to the edge. Yeah. Let's.
You don't need to roll stealth. Just walk to the edge of the sort of shanty town. You do see them go, and they are just outside of your vision when you get to the edge of town. You do see a very faint lantern light, maybe 200 feet off.
Where are they going?
Looking
Just
back
one,
at
like
the
maybe they
party,
formed
can
a
I?
circle.
Yeah. looking back at the party, can I tell who's missing?
No, there's hundreds of people.
Okay.
I thought you meant the party like us. I'm like, dude, we're
No,
here with you.
The partay.
The partay, yes.
The soiree.
The shindig. Do I know where Blackbeard is, at least? Have I seen him?
Yes, Blackbeard and the captains are all at the house.
Okay.
You would remember that one of the captains left early.
Captain
Foster.
Dickbag?
Yes.
Captain Dickbag.
Oh, shit.
Captain Foster.
Fuck.
Colin, how's your stealth?
1.
Okay, how about me and Alex go look?
Yeah, we're
Go
gonna
for
go.
it.
I assume Alex can add spy to this?
Yes.
Great. I will just be using Savvy, because I don't think anything.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have used spy for...
I mean, you can if you want to go with them.
I didn't realize you had
I can
spy also.
manage.
We're good.
How about you keep watch halfway out, you know?
Are we rolling for stealth?
You go a little bit with them, but not close enough that you have to roll stealth. Alora and Wolf, would you please roll savvy with spy?
Oh! Natural 12. So 14.
Right.
Unnatural 12.
Okay, so both of you succeed greatly. You're able to get very close without being heard, and you hear a conversation
Oh, God.
between two of them mainly. There are 4 people. You hear Captain Foster going, "Fucking goddamn it, Rogers! You were supposed to bring one back alive. Well, I know, but it's. Do you know how fucking hard it is to transport a fucking mermaid?
Oh,
Damn.
not out loud.
They kept
Oh.
screaming, so I had to just." And then he kind of makes a little like strangle motion. And you lost your fucking medallion.
Why don't we just find baby Thanos? That's how I pictured it.
A little bit. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the other 2 there are standing, flanking the captain.
Are they gonna kill him?
It'll take us months to try and fucking find one. We don't know where there's a colony on this continent. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. For your fucking sake, it better be. And the captain and his 2 start taking a wide path around, and Rogers is left standing there. And sits on a rock, pulls out a pipe, and starts smoking. Fuck.
I lean over
I'll-
and say we should go.
Yeah, I was about to say I tap you on the shoulder
No,
and
we
just
need to-
point back at the party.
We need to leave now.
Do we have to roll again to leave, or are we good?
No, you're good. There's only one of them left. He's distracted. He's just kind of like rubbing his temples and smoking.
Yeah, I realized we could try to interrogate him or something, but that seems like not a great idea.
So you make it back to Seamus and the edge of the town. It has further quieted down.
Can I roll magician to know
Close.
things about mermaids?
Yes, you can.
Great, and I get to add savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotta use a fortune point.
No.
Okay, that's a 9. That's just enough.
You never encountered one yourself,
No, yeah.
but you do know that
Like, why would someone want one?
sometimes mythical creatures need to have a piece of them used or sacrificed for rituals or for things like that. You don't know much. You wouldn't know much more about how this relates to why they needed a live one.
I was gonna say they needed a mermaid's tear in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's used for
Yes.
magic.
And that did involve Blackbeard.
Yeah!
Sure
Full
did.
Full circle.
Full circle, no new stories. It's okay.
There aren't.
I didn't even do it on purpose. It's just, he's the big pirate, so
He's
you
the
go to
big
Blackbeard.
guy.
God, of all the Pirates of the Caribbean, you chose like the worst one to copy. How?
That's not
No,
true.
the one after that is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to immediately do with that information. Other than maybe get everybody together, the real characters together in the morning.
We need to find Atlantis before they do.
Is the lore of Mermaid's Tears in this world like the lore of Mermaid's Tears in Pirates, where if we can find...
The Fountain of Youth.
Okay, so you wouldn't know any of that. Like, no, you have
I
no
just
idea
rolled to try to know that,
What
and I didn't
like
know
that,
that,
you would
so.
need a mermaid's tear. Like that's much late. That's much closer to the end goal information for that.
Alex, if you let me look at those skins, I could maybe do a little physician roll on them to know, if I can identify anything where I'm like, no, that's definitely not a normal fish skin. Like,
You can.
to know if there's
but-
any credence to this.
Yeah, you can, but I know it's not.
Not what?
It's not a fish. I know what those are.
All the same, scientific professionalism and all that. If I could have a look.
All right. Just be gentle with them.
Of course. I just want to look and don't need to cut them open or anything.
Laura takes you back, shows you them. They're sort of wrapped gently in a nice cloth.
I will also say, from mermaid lore, because I do this for a living.
Because you're a nerd.
That too. Part of like mermaid folklore is. Sorry, the cat is parkouring off of the closets.
Parkour.
So there is like a creature called a selkie, which is the mermaid that it's kind of a mermaid, but they're a seal instead, and they take off their seal skin and they walk around as a human. And if a sailor would find their seal skin and hide it, the mermaid is now bound to them until they can find their skin again. It's sad, but
Pretty dope.
That sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Yeah. So no, Alex, it is not dope.
Well, okay. Dope folklore.
But
Cool lore.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
Poor mermaid.
Do they make seal noises?
well, when they're sealed, yes.
When they're in seal form.
when they're-
Anyway,
Yes.
John, shall I roll savvy and physician to medical
Yes.
examine these?
Yes, you shall.
Yeah, that's a dirty 12.
These ain't no fish scales.
I ain't never seen no fish like this.
Definitely ain't no fish scales.
Maybe they're reverse mermaids, where the top half is a fish and the bottom.
No.
No, but if you look here at the base of the tail, this right here matches the bottom of a human vertebrae.
Well, it's not like whole tails. It's like a couple
Sure.
of scales. But you can tell that these are not normal fish scale. Just something about them feels different from.
So, well, okay, keep these secret.
They're mine. I paid for them. They stay here.
Could be a basilisk, a sea basilisk of some sort.
I certainly hope not.
Yep.
Then the boat would sink when we all turn to stone. Yeah, anything else we should do before the evening ends, or?
No. You can let the evening pass, and then the following morning. You're going to be here a few days while they prep the ships. So,
Sure.
Mac and Harold, you are sleeping in the same bed, and don't know how you got there.
What the?
No, I'm still asleep. I'm asleep as
Brian,
Brian's
what are you
waking
doing
up.
Your microphone.
That was me waking up,
choking.
screaming, throwing up, trying to get
Alright.
Gerard off of me.
Shitting and farting. And as Brian's freaking out, like, 5 more minutes, Mom.
Get off of me! Huh?
Do you
Meanwhile-
throw up like on the floor or on him? Like what's because you're
Well-
like you said you sat up and puked.
I look to the side to throw up off the side of the bed. I look back at Harold, I shrug, and I cuddle back to sleep.
Okay.
And then 6 of the crew point and laugh at you.
Can I throw out a mermaid fact really fast that I found?
Sure.
So
Mermaid fact.
Woo! In European folklore, so I'm reading this off of the Encyclopedia Britannica, so it's not wiki. In European folklore, mermaids, sometimes called sirens, and mermen were natural beings who, like fairies, had magical and prophetic powers. They loved music and often sang. Though very long-lived, they were mortals and apparently had no souls.
All right. Well, that's probably a Christian edition.
Yeah,
To be fair.
we're gonna take that one out. They had souls.
Damn heathen mermaids.
They didn't have knees to get down and pray, so they weren't seen as a...
Also, for the record, one of
That's
the
really good.
one of the
Did I
number
get
one
you?
questions, or not questions. So, for the record, audience, in real life, I do mermaid parties, and when I am in my tale, one of the number one things a kid tries to get me on, and say like, "Oh, you're not real," is they're like, "Oh, you have knees," and I'm like, "Ariel has knees," and they go, "Oh yeah."
Fair enough.
And
Damn,
then
you
swim
got me.
away. And
To be
don't-
fair, mermaids would have
there's
you
a
know.
joint, and that's what
Well,
I tell
yeah,
them.
they're
I'm like,
they're
you
more
guys
like
have
dolphin tails where
Yeah.
they're sideways, so they have to bend in the middle.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys have 2 knees, I have 1. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
One big knee to
Basically.
knee you with if you don't stop asking stupid questions. Anyway, any interesting developments outside the boat in the morning as we get up and get about our business?
No interesting developments. You get up and you see the ships on the shore being uncovered, and the smallest of them is already on logs, being rolled to the lagoon.
Rad.
Goo Lagoon.
You have like 3 or 4 days while they prep everything, because they have to reattach masts, run all the rigging, check that there's no rotten ropes, boards that need to be fixed.
Yawn. Sounds like a snooze fest.
We are short a few people. Do we want to try to...
Recruit people in town.
We're gonna poach some people from Blackbeard.
We have room for 6.
Well, not everyone in the town is necessarily part of one of the crews. There are just a lot of other people that have kind of
They're
aggregated around here.
Yeah,
Right.
they're free agents.
Which is why I'm like, if anyone is free and wants to come on the journey, since most of the rest of the town is leaving, like...
Yeah, it's like the town is going to essentially to really dissipate after this.
How would we go about doing that?
I mean, you would kind of just say that you're looking to fill some spots.
It should be like that scene in Parts of the Caribbean where they're trying to recruit 100 people, where I just sit in the bar and just let people come up to me.
Pretty
Yes.
much, you kind of just go and be like,
Interview time.
Open job interview, help wanted.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, just like looking for hands.
No experience necessary.
Just post it on LinkedIn.
Some experience
Indeed.
necessary.
Plankton.
Plankton.
Sounds like plankton, but also it's planked in. Anyway, you can have that one free. Somebody.
No, wait, it's Pirate Bay.
Oh yeah, of course. The website already exists.
Damn it, they beat
Not
us.
anymore.
Not anymore.
Anyway,
yeah. I guess I sit around. Do any takers? Any bites?
You put out
Can
your fishing
you
line.
make a flare roll for me?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 9.
All right, that is a success. Yes, you get 4 people throughout the day that are interested in joining the crew.
I'll take it. That is most of our dudes.
One of them is a little old for your taste, but so are you.
Yeah,
Damn.
who
John
am I
is
to
calling
judge
you out.
someone
You
for a
can
few
take
gray
that.
hairs?
Yeah, they're probably closer to 50, but they look like they're in good shape.
Anything else interesting happened today?
I don't know. Does anyone want to inflict any other interesting stuff today?
Inflict.
Does the Kraken attack us on the beach?
No, because you're miles inland, up rivers.
Are there piranhas in the river?
No, because it's North Carolina.
Are there gators in the water?
There could be gators.
There could be gators.
That's
There-
not
there
an
could be
impossibility.
gators.
Gotta be gator down.
But now we're gotta get
Down
get
by
out
the
of the
rivers.
water.
That's a little.
Goddamn-
it's a little
goddamn gators
north
out of
edge
the
of their
water.
territory, but
It's also July, so
no, it's August by now. It took
actually
us like
no,
a
it's
month to get
definitely
here.
August by now. It's mid-August.
I've been putting the dates in the visual of the episodes. John, is there something you'd like us to do? Is there something you had in mind, or otherwise?
it's gonna be October when this comes
No,
out.
this day we can end with just being like the beginning of prep on all the ships.
All
By
right.
the second day, most of them are in the water, and the masts are starting to go up. But on the third day,
He rose again. Amen.
God rest.
nope, God did not rest on the third day. I think that's when He made the earth.
That's the 7th
No.
day. Yes, on the 3rd day. You were
I
saying.
lost my train of thought.
Choo.
Have trains been invented yet?
No.
No, they
well,
are
you
close.
can't
They're
lose your-
getting close, but
You
not
can't
yet.
lose your train of thought then.
I've lost my card of thought.
You're my mind
There you
card
go.
of thought. That's the closest thing. On the 3rd day.
Can you stop? And I'm trying to think, and you keep saying third day over.
That's why
and
you were
over
going to
again.
start the sentence. I'm trying to push you back onto the train.
Those haven't
Don't-
been invented yet.
Don't push people by trains. It's very dangerous. The Captain Foster and Quartermaster Rogers go to Blackbeard's sort of, not quite office, but his area where he receives people. And you and a couple of other captains were there at the time discussing the plan. And you see them just sort of talking amongst themselves on the other side of the room. Suspiciously.
Do I need
Acting-
to roll anything to like give like a subtle listen?
I was gonna say, John, is there any way I can go over and sit with them, or sit near them enough to hear but not be conspicuous?
Yes. Can you guys both give me... I would say savvy again, because you're trying to do something stealthy.
Can I use spy?
Both, yeah, for you. Savvy and
Oh.
spy.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's a dirty 12.
I have an 11.
Yeah, you're fine. You're able to get a little closer, just sort of working your way down the map that you're looking at till you're near
Hello,
them.
my friend. Come talk to me on this side of the room for no particular reason, yes?
Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Let's get the seats are more
And
comfortable
you sort
over
of
here.
hear them whispering, okay, so, shouldn't we be bringing it up to Blackbeard no, you shouldn't bring it up, because he told us not to fucking do it, remember? Fucking twit. That's why we're doing it secretly. So don't fucking mention it, just say that you have to leave again. Another one of your uncles died or some shit.
I'm running out of uncles.
I'm gonna run away.
I'm running out of fucking uncles! It's like, they're already all fucking dead. Who cares? It just feels disrespectful, you know? It's like,
I'm gonna lean over to Dr. Captain over there and just whisper, they're going for more mermaids. We have to do something.
fine. Just tell him you have to leave again. Well, I'm not fucking telling him. And Foster walks out of the room, leaving Rogers sort of sheepishly approaching Blackbeard.
So Rogers, the first mate, is telling Blackbeard that he has to leave for
The
some bullshit
quartermaster,
excuse
Yes.
to go hunt mermaids or whatever.
Yeah, so he's going to go up to the captain. Captain. And Blackbeard looks up from what he's doing, just like annoyed that someone would bother to get his attention while he's doing something and not wait quietly. Like, the audacity. How dare you? He looks up. What? I have to leave again. I've gotten news that another one of my relatives has fallen ill, and I need to take some money back to help the family out.
That's the fourth one this week.
You just got back a few months ago. Did they already spend everything you brought them already?
Maybe.
Well, you see, there was
We see, I got my check-in and my savings, and it takes a few days.
there was some tax related issues, and at this point it might be easier for you to just bring them here than to take the money and move them over here than to keep doing this, right? I mean, maybe, but just go. Get out of my sight.
Allura gets up
Get
and
away
leaves.
from me.
She has to.
What?
I said Allura gets up and leaves. She has something she has to do.
What are you doing?
I am getting up quietly. I'm not making a scene. I'm heading back to the ship. I need to send a
Okay.
message.
Okay.
Do we have message sending ability?
I do.
She has
Okay.
magic.
Allura, you go to get on the next boat, and the person standing next to you
Oh,
is Rogers.
Fucking God, John.
He needs to get to his boat as well. And as neither of you really say anything, and as the boat rows up, he looks at you, kind of in a way that you don't like.
God fucking damn it.
Not like a, ooh, I'm suspicious, but in a, oh, woman.
Oh, okay,
Fun.
okay.
Lady.
Yeah. In a, look at that thing. Ooh.
Ooh, piece of
That
candy.
thing, John.
Well, he's an asshole, so...
I'm
Yes,
playing
true.
I'm playing an absolute piece of shit right now.
If
Yes.
he is looking at me, I am getting on that boat.
Smile and wave, boys.
Yes, I am not acknowledging him. I am getting on that boat as soon as I can so he can't see the medallion around my neck. Because, like, it's
You
still...
should really not be keeping
Ooh.
that thing out.
It's
I should
no,
make
it's
a roll
under a
to
bunch of
see if-
it's under a bunch of
You're
other
right.
necklaces, but I just don't want the off goddamn chance.
It should be under all of your clothing, is what it should be
I
under.
know, I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
I decided to roll to see if he might notice it.
I feel like that should just be Alex rolling to do, like,
We'll do contested rolls
stealth.
here.
Yeah.
So I would like you to roll and just use spy for your ability to hide things, not necessarily savvy. Just spy.
Oh god, I'm fucked.
Fortune point?
Yes, okay. Fuck, it was the same thing. I'm fucked. Okay. 5.
Have I seen you anywhere before?
Me, a tiny devil on your shoulder. Push him in the water.
Oh god, John, you're making me work tonight.
Kill him.
Gave me a lot of backstory to work with.
Do it now.
Do it.
I did.
Push him in.
It might come to this, guys. It might. So if I kick him in the water, he's not, like, going in. He's going in the shallows. But
You're standing on, like, a short dock. You're maybe 5 or 10 feet from the shore right now.
Okay, how deep is the water?
A couple of feet.
Okay,
Nothing
so I
crazy.
could
Not
theoretically
deadly.
kick him in the ass, and the weight of his clothing's gonna take him down for a little bit. But okay.
He's
He's not wearing that much. He's not wearing that much clothing.
Okay.
They're
Well,
He's
I've
wearing
been-
pants and a shirt, yeah.
pants, a shirt.
Like pirate jacket, thick leather. That's where my mind.
It's August.
I've definitely. I don't know, but something about you, I can't place it. That I've seen you before.
I mean, we have been here for 3 days.
No, but not that.
Just tell him to stop looking at your chest and
I was
push
gonna-
him in the water.
I was gonna say, I am taking his arm, kind of putting him in position, shoving my boot as far up his ass as I can, and chucking him in the water. We are done. We're not doing that.
I need you to make a brawl roll
Okay.
because you're going for
That'd be might and brawl together, I think.
Yes.
For
All right.
melee attacks.
And
Or yeah, might and brawl.
8.
You do manage to sort of push him back from you, but he grabs your arm and throws you into the water.
Fuck!
I mean, you can stand here.
No, I
At
can't.
which point, I was
no.
a little fucking suspicious because you had an
Oh, no.
Italian lass.
No. That's why you can't swim. Oh, well.
I'm turning into a
And
mermaid right now.
he pulls a knife and jumps in the water after you.
Fuck!
As he tosses Alora into the water, can I spend a fortune point to appear in this scene with
Yes.
a pistol to his back?
Yes, you can.
How the fuck can you do that?
As you were just one of the workers on the dock in disguise.
yeah, disguise shit, yeah.
Because you can do that. Like,
Can
So-
Harold also be here just taking a piss in the forest or whatever?
does Harold want to spend a fortune point to be just pissing in the bushes? It's like, oi!
Nah.
Yes.
Harold's just ferrying people back and forth.
Yeah, who do you think was driving the rowboat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just toss him into Harold's rowboat and take him back to the ship.
Okay, so-
Can I also say, for the record, I am going with this off dolphin speed. Dolphins can swim between 8 to 10 miles an hour, so I have speed on my side.
You're very fast. People saw you go into the water. Seamus and Rogers definitely saw you, but no one else could really make out anything other than that you went into the water.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be the mud and dirt would get kicked up, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like this
you
isn't
have
exactly
a
crystal
moment of
clear
cover.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're opting to just swim to the boat at a normal speed, no one would be that suspicious.
Yeah, or even just like a better than average speed,
Yeah.
just so that no one can catch you, but not
Exactly.
like
But,
a
This
suspicious.
motherfucker's not getting
Seamus,
me.
It's, you know,
you
it's
saw-
it's
you
it's
saw
the end
a
of
tail.
Incredibles where Dash is getting second place, and you know, like,
Yeah.
Seamus, you saw a tail.
Yeah,
He knows.
I'll resolve something with that later.
Can I just say, Alex, I was trying to be dramatic earlier when I was like, I know what they are, and you were like, okay, cool. I was like, I messaged John, I was like, he is not picking up what I'm putting down.
why would I? I'm a man of science.
You're a fucking magician!
Yeah, only magician zero. Carry on with the scene.
Hey, John. It's actually
Yes?
not gonna be my pistol because that'll be too loud. It's gonna be my hidden dagger.
I mean, you don't have to be concealed here. Other people saw what happened. He threw her into the water and pulled the knife.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of in the wrong here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And he was gonna come down and kill me.
You can be like, hey,
Well, he was gonna try.
Hey,
cut it out.
You piece of shit.
So you can put a blunderbuss to his back if you feel like it. I mean,
Take him out.
I'll just signal to Harold.
Harold puts him in a chokehold
And
lifts him off the ground.
I'll be like, take him back to the ship.
No.
Well-
He is going to
He's the first mate of another captain. You can't just
try and. Actually, he's not going to try and flee. There's a gun to his chest. He's not going to be able to really dodge that.
A lot of witnesses.
Yeah, don't put him on our boat. I would prefer not to die.
But the other people's attention is drawn, and the situation is, albeit not diffused, much safer for everyone involved on your party.
I'll just hold him then and send one of my ship's corporals to go get Dr. Captain.
Harold can restrain him after you.
How long does it take for you to return to not being a fish?
I have to fully dry.
Oh god.
Yeah.
She's just like on the other side of the boat, like
hair
hanging on like
included?
Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah.
This is Luca. So you're Luca.
Yeah, I'm Luca.
You go around the side of the boat and climb in one of the gun ports on the first deck. You're just like,
I'm just
fuck.
I'm just
And then
waiting.
find a barrel to hide in.
I'm just waiting for all the boys to come downstairs and be like, "So, you got something to tell us?"
Yeah.
Tim is just down there polishing.
Okay,
one of
yeah.
the
Let's say like
cannons.
one of the regular crew is there.
It's Quingle's Stinkledorf or whatever his
No,
name is.
make it the cabin boy. He's sweet. He's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
it
about
can
David?
be-
He hasn't been in a scene in a while.
David is down there cleaning the cabins, and he is on your cabin right now. When you crawl in, and he sees you, and he's like,
And I just immediately put my finger to my mouth, just like, shh, shh.
he
Nope.
doesn't say anything. His jaw
You
just
didn't
drops,
see
and he's like,
anything.
He
Like,
just faints.
he
no, I need him.
he helps you and drags you into
Yeah.
the room.
Oh,
Like,
that's gotta
and
fucking
closes
hurt.
the door,
Blanket.
and then
Blanket
closes
now.
the door and leaves.
Hey, can he at least give me a blanket to dry off with?
It's like,
He cracks
yes,
the door and just throws it in.
Yes, and you hear like running down the hall and then back as he throws in a bunch of like the blankets.
Yay!
It's like 3 blankets.
All right,
It's
this
like,
process.
Sorry, didn't mean to see you like that.
You're fine. You're fine. Thank you.
Does that mean your pants get destroyed or they just fall off?
They merge in with the clothes. It's fine.
It's
We're just
okay.
gonna. It's
Yeah,
magic.
it's
It can be
Luca.
magic. It's fine.
Okay.
it's Luca concept.
Speaking of speaking of Europeans, do Wolf and Mac show up to the scene now that there's a commotion going on at the docks?
Yes. Everyone else is called to it, and there's a lot of people.
I stumbled down to the docks.
Captain Foster goes up
Fuck.
and is trying to be very short with you of why you have his man detained.
He tried to
But,
murder our navigator.
I'll come and be like, Captain, please let me see what's going on here as well. These are some of my guys. Let's see what they have to say.
You need to keep a better leash on your master at arms.
Seamus, could
I
you
mean, we
explain
do, but
what's
not
going
right
on?
now.
You see, Captain. This what would be a good pirate insult?
Scallywag.
Scallywag's good.
Those are cliches.
Bilge rat.
Oh.
Well, you see, Captain, this pox-ridden bastard tried to kill our
Oh.
navigator.
That's
That's a good one.
And Foster will look at him. Rogers, is this true? Very much like gritting his teeth, like
Why?
what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
And now if he says that I'm a mermaid, he's just gonna look like a fucking psycho.
What does Rogers say?
he just looks down because he knows he's not supposed to say it.
Nothing to say in your defense, my friend?
We'll see what Blackbeard has to say.
Oh!
Shall we then drag him off and have our little meeting, or?
Yes, we will go
Okay.
to present all of this to the big man in charge, El Jefe, the boss.
HBIC, head beard in charge.
Headbeard in charge.
Yes.
Can that be the title of the episode? Headbeard in charge.
There
Maybe.
could be so many titles, but that's pretty good.
So John, I clearly know that Alora's a mermaid, correct?
You are
You
pretty
saw
sure.
tail.
Hot. Sorry.
Yeah, wait. Which
That's
half
fair.
is? Which half? What are we doing?
What do
The
you
bottom.
think?
Okay, just making sure.
What do you think the tail is?
Just making sure. I mean, look at the gift that Colin sent. There's still a
Brian
tail there.
thinks that it's 2 human feet and a fish tail.
And a whole
that
fish.
meet at the waist.
I'm so.
Actually,
Oh.
actually, I
Brian
was
just
thinking.
sounded like that meme. That's like, and when
When you and when.
Anyway, trial. Pirate trial.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Sorry.
Blackbeard is brought to the attention of this. It's like, Blackbeard's just like, why? And Rogers will just say, she stole my medallion. I didn't know where it went, and I saw it on her, so I took it back. I was trying to take it back, at least.
Are you referring to the necklace she wears sometimes? She's had that as long as I've known her.
Well, someone stole mine, and that one's mine.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, he's not lying. It is his.
Yeah.
Sure, but-
someone did steal it from him. Just it wasn't me.
Also, how would he know that it's his?
Because he's the only
When-
one who lost his.
Captain Wolf, can you get your navigator here for our inquiry? It's been about an hour and some already.
Yeah, I mean, you could be dry by now, right?
Yeah.
I'll
My hair
also-
might be
I'll-
damp, but
I'll also be the one who goes to fetch her, and I will conveniently take my time.
Sure.
yes, thank you.
But yes, I'll send for you, and then you
so
go there, you come back, you dry, you
it
got
takes you another, 40 minutes to get Alora, and yeah, that's the most ridiculous one. That's what Brian's picturing. It's
What
tail
the-
and feet.
All right.
I showed you my tail. Please respond.
Very nice.
Okay,
What-
there's another episode possible.
What kind of Lovecraftian monster is this?
And then when it goes on land, it's a fish top half and a human top half.
Just the two top halves.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best
Sexy
one.
fish.
Anyway, she comes back. She's got legs now.
Yes, she comes back.
I'm mostly dry.
It's like,
and for the record, I have taken that fucking medallion off. It's gone now. It's hidden.
Miss Alora, at what time? This is Blackbeard talking.
Oh fuck. Okay.
When did you first acquire the medallion in question?
Before I left home,
And where are you from?
England, off the coast. It was given to me by a family member. It was found in a shop. It was lost.
On the coast of England. You're from the coast.
Yes.
Okay.
It had been found in the water. Our fishing nets had brought it in, and my parents bought it for me in the shop. They knew I was leaving. It was a goodbye gift.
Rogers will look to you. You and I both know that that's not how you got that medallion.
Who are you to question a gift from my family? He stands up a little straighter,
Maybe I did leave it when I took those scales.
and Allura
And he'll
is
just sort of
doing
grin
her-
at you.
I was gonna say she's keeping a straight face. She's looking at Blackbeard. She's not looking at him because she does not want
Blackbeard
to.
will turn
She
to
doesn't-
look
Oh, ha!
at Rogers. What
The what?
scales?
Oh, you motherfucker! You fucked up.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
Yes, Colin.
Preemptive question. Are there any jugs of water relatively nearby, Alora?
Stand in
No.
front of them if there are.
Just get rid of them. Yeah.
No, there's nothing more than regular amounts of water.
Thank you.
A cup.
For the record, all of
Cups,
you.
little pictures. nothing
Actually,
crazy.
yeah. So what happens if you get rained on?
So it's only if the
Seawater.
No, just completely submerged. So
Okay, so
full body.
so you
water.
could-
So
in
rain,
theory-
there's enough air.
Yes.
Somebody could pour a bucket on you and you'd be fine.
Yes, but if we were going in that river that I was talking about that had the crocodiles and shit in it, I
Well,
would
as
have.
you just did.
Yeah, or yeah, as I fell in.
Anyway, carry on. Blackbeard is mad at the man about the scales. Go on.
And he very quickly looks at the floor. Captain Foster sent me to England to find a mermaid.
Oh,
And he'll then look to his captain and be like, "Ball's in your court, buddy."
Throwing him under the bus that hasn't been invented yet.
And Blackbeard will look to Foster. "I thought we went over that we weren't doing that anymore.
Whoops.
After the incident."
What's the incident?
Well, I mean... Wait,
I was just gonna be like, should we go, or...
Can we
No,
go?
stay.
Oh, shit.
Nobody's fucking leaving this room until I say so.
Am I there? Is Mac
Yes, sir.
there?
We all are.
Yes, you're all here now. It's been 2 days since the party. You're fine.
Oh, great. Okay.
I've had enough of the two of you.
Bang bang?
And he'll let out a deep sigh and just sort of pace the room for a minute. "Foster, if you misstep again, you'll suffer the same fate as Rogers."
Oh!
And then he pulls a pistol and shoots Rogers in the head right there.
Cool.
Woohoo!
I like this, man.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Allura is shaken slightly by the gunshot. She's loud
Oh,
noise.
you all get a little bit of splatter.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Loud noise, small space, all of that.
I pull
But-
out my handkerchief and just...
Internally, she does have a little bit of relief that one of them is gone.
Now, you're not wet enough from that to turn, right?
No.
I hope that we can all say this issue is resolved. And if it's not, and he looks to Foster, I'll make it resolved. Get out of my
Aye,
living
Captain.
room.
As you say.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, Foster, clean this up. Work did not stop on the ships.
Mm-hmm.
You think they will be ready by tomorrow morning?
I am getting off the land, and I'm
Okay,
spending
yeah, you
the
really
rest.
got to work on the pause. On the, you got to say that without the pause. It's
No,
just-
because I was about to say I was about to say I'm getting off this island. I'm like, no, this isn't
Well,
this isn't a fucking
We're
island.
on... Yeah, we're
Who's
in
just going, "Oh, my revenge is done. I'm getting off." It's such a ridiculous.
No. No,
Choice.
I was
Jesus
trying to figure.
Christ.
I was about to say island, and I'm like, we're not on an island. We are on the
Yeah,
fucking
no.
United States. I'm getting off the land and staying on our ship.
What's the United States?
Yep.
Yeah, this is.
I was
the-
gonna say,
the North
I think
Carolina
we should
colony.
go back to the ship. I think we have to have a little talk. But what the fuck just happened?
A little talk might be. We might need some alcohol for this.
Yes, all of you go back to the ship. Just the 5 of you, the officers, and David.
And David.
Oh, poor David.
Well, someone's got to serve drinks,
Uh,
and he already knows, so
He-
may as well.
He's the inner circle now.
Yeah, it's like,
He knows.
well, cabin boy, you're cabin man now.
Comes the day when every cabin boy becomes a cabin man.
And you see a mermaid.
Damn it,
I
someone
already
beat me to
changed it.
Damn it.
Change it in the Google sheet.
Yes, cabin man.
As we're walking back to the ship, Seamus will just kind of say to Alora, "Your secret's safe with me if you want it."
I think at this point they need to know.
If we're having this conversation, I'll make sure I grab at least one of the other guards. So either probably the sergeant at arms, honestly,
To like watch the
and
door.
I'll have him basically watch the door and also make sure no one. I'll tell a couple of the crew, make sure no one comes on the ship who's not from the ship.
Private talk.
Yes.
Yes, sir. As you say.
Circle of trust engaged.
Activate the cone of silence. Anyway, yes. You have something to say.
Who?
Who do you think?
What do you think?
You said you have something to say.
He
Who
was
were you
talking to me. He was talking to me.
Okay. I'm like, wait.
How much do you all know? Besides Seamus.
What?
Well, the guy who's dead now wanted to tackle you for your medallion, and then everybody got real weird about it.
Weird is a light term for that. Truthfully, I wish there was like a... Can there be a porthole and I just chucked myself out of it?
There is a porthole, but it's not big enough to climb out of.
Fuck. I was gonna make it easy.
We have a bathtub.
Is there?
No.
I mean, so
I was just gonna show you guys.
There would be a tub for like cleaning, but
you told us the story that as if like there was a serial killer, right?
Yeah, it's still true.
So you probably could just say that
Yeah.
Rogers is the serial killer.
Yeah.
And no one else needs to know.
Yeah.
Or was the serial killer, and no one else was one of the serial killers, I guess. And no one else needs to know that you're a fish.
Yeah. All right, we can go with that.
You're a fish?
Rogers was one of the murderers that I had been searching for. He noticed my medallion, and in an effort to take it back, he recognized me and threw me in the water and was prepared to kill me. He drew a knife, and luckily Seamus was there and was able
Like a
to take him.
ghost.
Yeah, and was able to
Everywhere.
detain him while I swam back to the ship. David met me here and helped me collect myself after almost being murdered and suffering the fate as my friends back home.
Knowing that
Seamus was
David
there.
is probably not as good of a liar, can I look at him and see if he's got like a look on his face like he knows something else?
he is kind of like wide-eyed during the story, just like
I am a princess.
he
to
doesn't
him
say
now.
anything. The look of someone who's hearing for the first time that serial killers exist.
Oh,
Like-
sweet boy.
Like, he knows about that.
Well.
But the
like, it
mermaid
didn't-
part is what's... He's learning that the mermaids are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I-
the supernatural's a real thing.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
Oh.
so much.
I'll
The
just.
Kraken was a
I was just
Kraken.
gonna look over at David and be like, anything to add?
Her
Nope.
tail's pretty.
nothing to add. He'll look to Alora and go, nope, nothing.
And I just smile and nod at him, just like, you're okay. It's okay.
Is there not like an insight check kind of thing that I can do?
What are you trying to get out of him? Like, I mean, clearly he knows something, but he's not going to say
Yeah.
shit. Like, he'll certainly look flustered when asked, but he's not going to say anything. Like,
I'll let it go then.
Let it go.
because no one should think to ask the cabin boy.
Say, well,
One murder down. One
that's
more
that,
to
I
go.
suppose. As back to business then, as we were. Keep an eye on Captain Foster when you are out and about here. We should be underway soon. One way or the other, with or without him.
Does he have to come with us?
That's up to Blackbeard.
Shit.
And we will end the episode there.
Trouble!
Whee!
Yes.
That was really fun. I've been waiting weeks.
That was good. I don't know.
Now only two more of you have secret backgrounds.
I will say this though. So last week, I don't know if it made it into the recording, but I was saying how I couldn't swim, and I think it was Colin not realizing that we were talking in character. Just goes, "Aren't you?" He just
Oh,
goes,
are you a
mermaid? Yeah.
That was
That was
That was
like, aren't
me.
you a mermaid? Like,
That was our last episode of the episode before, yeah.
And John and I were just.
it's like, it's a good thing the cameras are
It's a
off.
good thing,
'cause
yeah,
my
for
fucking
record,
eyes
for
went,
record
like-
audience, I know you can't see our faces. We can't see our faces either. We're just on
Yeah,
Discord
John-
voice
My
chat right
eyes
now.
went wide. I was like, what the fuck happened?
wow.
John
you
and I
really
were just
predicted
shitting
the plot
bricks.
twist.
If we were playing this shit around a table, that you would not have kept that in.
No, that's what. Well, that's why I was like, in real life, dumbass.
All right. Anyway, getting late here, so let me wrap us up. That was good. That was fun. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links in the description and stuff for our other shows and other content and the game we're working on and the Discord server and all of that good stuff. And as always, we'll be back in 2 weeks, Friday morning, with more pirates.
Mermaids are real.
Da, 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 da.